It's time for something different.
There's been enough thinking.
Don't bring up politics. Don't bring up religion.
Don't be so serious about everything.
This aggression will not stand, man.
Let's just chill, huh?
Let's have some fun.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat.
If you pray enough, you can change yourself into a cat person.
Anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. I'm thinking about cats again and again and again and again and again. I think about how many don't have a home and how I should have them. I think about how cute they are and how their ears and the whiskers and the nose. I just love them and I want them to be on a rainbow and in my bed, and I just want us to roll around. To roll around, round, round, round. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 on a National Cat Day Spectacular. You know, I'll admit I'm not a big lover of the felines, but they deserve their day, right? And all you cat lovers out there, hope you have a spectacular cat day with your pussycats and your kitty cats and your fluffy friends. Give it a pet for me, okay? From yours truly. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. It is Wing It Wednesday. Coming up after 6:30, we have a guest. Rachel Zidaroff. She's been on the show before. She's from the United Rehabilitation Services of Dayton. November 8th, it's their 22nd annual Oregon District Barstool Open. And this is a big deal. And they get a lot of people participating, but they're always looking for more golfers, more teams out there. It's like mini golf. That's what it is. So I think that's right. Is that right? Why am I asking you, Parker? You don't know, right? Anyway, she's going to be here and tell us all about it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Maybe I should read the emails they send me with all the information. That might be helpful. Also on the show, are your kids obsessed with 6'7"? You know what I'm talking about? I bet many parents out there know what I'm talking about. It's like a teen thing. It's like even kids in like elementary school. It's this fad. It's this slang term, 6'7". It's everywhere. There's a story about that, so we'll get to that here in a second. But I don't know if anybody else noticed this. I mean, Parker and Ron just had the news, and we've had two SWAT standoffs today. And I feel like, is it just me or every week there seems to be at least one SWAT standoff? I think there was one this morning in Springfield, right? There's one going on right now. I believe that there was one earlier this week. It's out of control. Really, this is just a reason for me to play the theme from one of my favorite shows when I was a kid, SWAT. Remember that? Yeah, they brought it back. CBS brought it back. But I like the original. Anyway. Yeah, there you go. Okay, big ending there. I thought that was the ending. Anyway, but I've noticed that. I feel like we've had a lot of SWAT situations here in the Dayton area. Seems like every week there's another call for SWAT. Maybe we should keep count of those like we do cars into buildings.
Start the car.
You crashed the car. In local news, a spectacular car crash.
Car, house,
How's the car?
Well, yeah, we had another one. Another car crashing into a building, and we are at 97 for the year. Number 97. This happened last night in Eaton. Happened around 7:50. The Ohio State Patrol says a driver was heading southbound on, doesn't say what road. That's lousy reporting. Doesn't say what road. In the story that I got from the interwebs. And it wasn't WHIO.com. It was another local TV station. But no word on what road. You'll just have to make believe. Maybe it is Maple Road. Anyway, they swerved off the road, hit a tree, and then continued forward into the porch of the home. No word on the extent of the damage or if the driver was injured. More great reporting right there. But either way, we're up to 97. We're inching ever so closely to 100 for the year. And a number of people asked me if I could post the guesses that we took in January. Now, if you're kind of newer to the show, obviously, you know, we keep track of cars crashing into buildings. But in January, usually when I come back from Christmas break, and we're going to do it again, I thought about not doing it, but people just seem to love it. Everywhere I go, what are we up to? How many cars? How many buildings? You know, that kind of thing. So we're going to continue doing it. But usually when I come back from Christmas break, we open up the phone lines for a few days and people make their guesses for the year, like how many they think will happen. And each person gets their own number. And once that number's taken, it's taken. So I went and I got the list and I posted it on my Facebook page today. So if you made a guess, you can go back and look and find your name. Now, I did mention on the post, in years past when I've done this, I always type it up. I didn't type it up this time. I was lazy. I'm just being honest with you. I was lazy. I had other things to do. So if you can read my chicken scratch, good for you. You'll be able to see your name. If not, you'll just have to guess where you might be on the list. But it's pretty clear. You should be able to find it. But we are at number 97 for the year. All right, here's this 6-7 thing. You know what I'm talking about, Parker? Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you heard this?
I have heard of it, yeah.
Okay, and people, it's in videos, it's in TikTok. Teachers are dealing with it. Parents are dealing with it. Clergymen are dealing with it. And there's even this song. So what is this 6-7? And I've heard this a lot, and I have no idea what the 6-7 was. Well, today I see a story. The dictionary.com has come out and announced that the 2025 word of the year is, in fact, 6-7. Now, don't make the mistake like I did when I first saw it in print. I thought, why are they saying 67? I can understand why they might say another 2 digits just above that. I get that, right? Is this 667 something new that I need to be aware of? But no, it's just 6-7. And you can never find what it means. Now, a lot of parents thought that, is this some secret, code? Does it mean something nefarious? It turns out, and this according to dictionary.com, and this particular story, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just a reference to a line in a song that came out last year by a rapper, Skrilla. Do you follow Skrilla on the social media? I'd never heard of Skrilla before, but Skrilla does a song called Doot Doot 6-7, and it's a rap song. And I'd love to play it for you, but it's not suitable for air. Not because it has swear words, it just sucks. It's just a stupid song. But the song became popular online with TikTokers. Fans were using the song to make videos of NBA player LaMelo Ball of the Charlotte Hornets. Now, why LaMelo Ball? I have no idea. But here's the thing. He's 6'7". So Skrilla made a reference to LaMelo Ball in his song for some reason. And he says something to the effect of coming in at 6'7". And that's the line that they started using, that little clip of that song in all these videos. So all the kids watching the TikTok came up with this, 6'7", 6'7". And I guess there's like a hand gesture that goes with it. Sort of like they put their palms up like, I don't know. Like they just, I don't know. So the idea, maybe there is something behind it, is that the idea is something not that significant, like, or a not a great attempt at something. 6'7", huh? I don't know. Maybe your kids know the truth. Maybe this is all baloney. I have no idea. I'm an adult. I'm 56. I don't have kids that are using such slang. So maybe you know. As a parent, maybe you know. Maybe you've had conversations with your kid. Maybe you've put the kibosh on this and say, no more 6'7". I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it written. I don't want to hear it under your breath. Because from what I've seen in stories, this is really annoying the hell out of parents and teachers and others who have to deal with the kids who are going through this and saying this. It's just a fad, but it just won't die. So maybe you've got some thoughts on that, or maybe you know.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Todd, your opinion matters if I like your opinion. Hey, I have a question for everybody who's on the live stream. Did you folks have trouble getting on tonight? Because usually as soon as I hit go live, it's just, there are like 5 or 6 people just immediately pop up. And there was nothing for a bit. And then people started to show up. I'm just curious if anybody had issues getting on. Daniel, you say I'm frozen on your live. Maybe reboot. Oh, Ashley, you know what? I'm not on TikTok anymore. I got tired of it. There was nothing doing on TikTok. I just said enough. I couldn't really interact with people. All they were doing were just watching me. They weren't listening to the show. They weren't, they couldn't hear the show. All they could hear is me. And it was just, I was just tired of it. Oh, well, good, Kelly. I'm glad people were able to get on. I don't know. Maybe it was just people were slow to the draw tonight. No biggie. I just thought maybe there was an issue. Ah. Looks to you like you hate commercial breaks. Well, I'd much rather be doing the show, but the commercials pay my salary, so I'm fine with it. Plus, it gives us some one-on-one time here on the stream, right? The new morning gig is going okay so far, I think. I'm getting decent feedback from some folks, so that's good. My only job is to try to keep it listenable. Just keep it listenable. Play some tunes, give some info, maybe make a few jokes, and be on with your day. That's my goal. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. I got this new jacket last week. Mary got it for me, and I've wanted one for a long time, but could never find one in my size. Thank you. This one's brown. I also have a black one.
Trick-or-treating ramping up around the Miami Valley tomorrow night. We'll have the latest at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Back to the show, everybody.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. So dictionary.com announced today that the I wouldn't even call it a word, the phrase 6'7" is the word of the year. And if you have kids or you're around kids, you've probably heard 6'7" quite a bit. Edgehead Deborah sent me a message, said, I've asked multiple times to my kids who say 6'7" all the time, what does it even mean? And all 5 of them, age 15 to 23, say it doesn't mean anything. It's from a meme or TikTok, as I explained. But God, is it ever annoying. Don't accidentally say 6 or 7 talking about anything. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Chris in Springfield. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Todd, you rock.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
So my thing is Gold Member.
Gold Member, the movie, the Austin Powers?
Yes.
Okay.
He makes a reference of everything 6s and 7s.
Does he? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's about halfway through.
Interesting. You have to admit, though, that was probably the worst of the Austin Power movies.
See, I liked it.
Oh, you did like it. You were one of the outliers that liked that one. Okay.
Yeah, that whole dude eating his skin was just fucking weird.
Oh. I got you. All right, Chris. Thank you. Can't say that one on the air. Let's see. Mr. P. What's going on, Mr. P?
I won't be saying that stuff.
Yes, please don't. Please don't. I got his point, but you can't drop the F-bomb.
Right.
Yeah.
So I tried calling you 6, 7 times, and I finally
stop it. You tried to call 6, 7 times. Stop it.
And, I teach classes, and I teach 6, 7 classes.
Stop.
And I remember when you were in high school, I've been teaching 6, 7 years at that point.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mr. P was one of my. I never had Mr. P as a teacher, but I knew Mr. P, and Mr. P knew me.
Right.
We shared the same halls. We used to pass each other. I think between what was it? Periods
6 and 7.
6 and 7. That's what I thought.
What am I listening to now? What is this?
Thank you,
The
Mr.
Evening
P.
Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O. Double D.
H. Oh. Double L. S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
It will, won't it? It does spice it up a little bit. But here's the thing. I mean, I know that it wasn't intentional, right? I'm sure that for better or for worse, that's just how he talks, right? I've had people call up and I know they're trying to say something. Like they're trying to say the word, right? You know what that means? You know what I mean? Intentionally saying it. Trying to drop the F-bomb. But that was just, I think, a turn of phrase, if that makes sense. Anyway. Jacqueline, that's funny. Fairmont is selling 6, 7 shirts for their after prom fundraiser. Oh, wow. I need to get one of those shirts. According to AI. I don't know. I thought the source that I gave, that rapper Skrilla, that kind of made sense. I mean, I don't know anything about Skrilla, but that song was used in a bunch of those TikToks. So kids watch that stuff. So I think maybe that's where it came from. Hey, Todd, here's this on 6s and 7s from the 14th century, meaning an utter state of confusion. Can't hear our guest voices? You couldn't hear the caller? You should have been able to hear the caller. I heard it. Let me know. Could you? Okay. Yeah, I thought so. You cannot hear the callers? But the callers, you couldn't hear the callers. Is that what you're saying? Hey, Parker, I've got a couple of people on the live stream saying they couldn't hear the callers. Is there anything? I mean, they're coming through my board, so they should be coming out. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, other people heard it. Some heard it, some heard it. Well, I guess if you didn't hear it, reboot. Reboot. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, well, at least you heard the F-bomb.
Happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in. Because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Don't give me that politics, Jazz. It's not my racket.
People are tired of hearing nothing but doom and despair on the radio.
Everyone just relax, all right?
The problems of the world are not in my department.
Now, who'd like a cookie?
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream up on Facebook and YouTube. This Saturday night at Victoria Theater, Extreme Meteorologist Dr. Reed Timmer is going to be on stage talking about his life as a real crazy storm chaser. I follow him on YouTube. At times he's a little crazy. His whole team's a little nuts. But if you'd like to take your current events quiz and win tickets to see him this Saturday at 7:30, once again, Victoria Theater, tickets at DaytonLive.org. Be the fifth caller right now, 937-457-1290. And you can take the quiz and you can win tickets to go see Dr. Reed Timmer. It's going to be a good show. I'm going to be there. Mary and I are going to be there. Looking forward to it. Caller 5-937-457-1290. I saw this story. This is out of Columbus, and this has come up on the show a few times over the years, where a restaurant or bar gets a lot of backlash because they institute a policy of no kids. And we all know that some parents just don't pay enough attention to what the hell their kids are doing when they're out in public, whether it be a restaurant or in this case, a brewery or just anywhere. You know, a lot of parents just don't pay attention, and the kids run like wild dingoes. But this place is called Eastside Brewing Company, and it's standing by its policy of not allowing children in the tap room after 7 p.m., even following backlash that the brewery said included threats and name-calling. Name-calling. In a social media post last week, they said that while children are welcome earlier in the day and teenagers accompanied by an adult are permitted, the policy aims to prevent safety issues and property damage caused by unsupervised little brats. I mean, children, such as broken equipment and hazards. Here's what they wrote. Yes, we want to keep the brewery open to families. However, on a weekly basis, we have an experience with a family who wants to disregard our policies. Therefore, we only allow kids 7 p.m. until 7 p.m., but after 7 p.m., adults only. Now, I have two thoughts on this. One, is it the same family? I wasn't clear by the way they wrote that. On a weekly basis, we have an experience with a family who wants to disregard our policies. So I'm just wondering if there's one family that comes in every week and the kids cause chaos, and they just come back every week, right? They're regulars. Or if it's just, you know, every week we have one family who just doesn't want to follow our rules. The other thing that I thought is that this is a bar, right? I mean, I've been to breweries, I've been to distilleries. They're bars. They are bars. They may not be your typical dive bar, right? A seedy dive bar on 5th Street in East Dayton or whatever. It may be not, it's not that, but it's still a bar. And alcohol makes people do stupid things. Now, you know, I've never had a negative experience at a bar or at a brewery. Certainly had them at bars, but it can happen anywhere. Right? So I don't understand why parents want to take their kids to a brewery. Maybe if you're going to go have lunch or something, I have to put do we have somebody to do the quiz? Yeah, this was for a quiz. This wasn't just take caller 5. This is for a quiz. Okay. Hey, somebody's calling. Put them on. Let's just put them on. Yeah. We'll get somebody to take the quiz. I'll give these people tickets, and whoever called in is caller number 5 tickets. See, this is why we should have meetings before the show. Parker and I need to be on the same page. All right. Who do we have? Okay. Awesome. Anyway, that's my thought on taking your kids to the brewery. All right. Amber, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Amber to the rescue. This is awesome. Yeah. All right. So you want to take the quiz, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it going here.
Oh my God! Listen, everybody!
It's the Evening Edge current events quiz.
A quiz, hot shot.
Can you answer the question?
I bet you think you're pretty smart, huh?
Now, here's your host, Todd Hollst.
Sponsored locally by Titan Graphics.
Thank you very much, Norm Kelly, official announcer of the current events quiz. Amber, tonight, all the questions have to do with animals in the news.
We are animal lovers.
Hey, you can't park that animal over there.
Silly animal. This is a whole other animal.
What a charming little animal.
What is the animal?
Dealing with a wild animal.
Always watch the animal.
They're nothing but animals.
All right, Amber. Have you heard the current events quiz before?
Yeah.
You know how it works, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 3 questions and 3 possible answers, A, B, or C, and the answer is always C. Don't be meek, Amber. We don't want anybody meek on this show, right? We want loud mouth people on this show, Amber. All right.
Okay.
All right, here's question number 1. And again, you're playing for tickets to see Extreme Meteorologist Dr. Reed Timmer this Saturday night at Victoria Theater at 7:30. Tickets at DaytonLive.org. Okay. Here's question number 1. Scientists are trying to solve a mystery surrounding a large number of dogs living near the site of the 1986 Chernobyl nuclear power plant meltdown in Ukraine. Workers there say some of the dogs have started A, glowing, B, growing a second tail, or C, turning a lovely shade of blue.
Okay, I'm going to go with C.
You got it. Good choice. Yeah, I saw this story last week, and there's pictures of dogs running around that look blue. And they weren't sure what's going on. But I saw another story just before I went on the air, Amber. They think that the dogs may have gotten into a porta-john.
Oh, my.
And you know how the water at the bottom, they put the blue chemical in to, deal with the smell and all that?
Yeah.
I think that they think the dogs dipped themselves in it.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. All right, here's question number 2. The Sequoia Park Zoo in Eureka, California, say a wild bear recently broke into the zoo and A, took a golf cart for a drive, B, went swimming with a family of otters, or C, interacted with the zoo's resident bears.
I'm going to go with C.
You got it. Yeah, it was they were black bears, and this black bear just wandered into the zoo, wild black bear, got by security, climbed some fences, just went and hung out with the animals that were in captivity.
So it barely got in?
Oh, thank you very much. Barely got in. That was quality, Amber, quality. All right, here's question number 3 for the big win. A Spirit Halloween shop in Plano, Texas was thrown into chaos after A, a dog attacked an animatronic werewolf, B, a giant rat crawled out of a bin of rubber rats, or C, a monkey got loose and swung from the rafters.
Oh. I'm going to go with A.
What?
Actually, C.
Okay, I was going to say. Amber's lost her sense. Congratulations, you are the winner. All right. right, hang on the line, Amber. We're going to get your details. Those tickets will be at Will Call the night of the show, and it's Saturday at 7:30, Victoria Theater, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on the line. We'll get your information. And we actually have a lawsuit lottery that is sort of animal related, I think.
Oh, I ain't doing y'all.
Can't drop a lawsuit.
Going to court.
Lawsuit. It's private. Gonna sue him?
No deal. We're going to court.
I'm going to sue the pants off you.
They just got a favorable ruling on a lawsuit.
No, sir. You are out of order.
All right. Well, this I saw this story, and I feel terrible for the woman who is involved with this, because nobody wants to get hit by a flying bird, right? There are people that are deathly afraid of birds because of that very thing. Florida woman is suing SeaWorld for $50,000. She alleges that she was hit by a duck while riding the Mako roller coaster. The incident left her unconscious. The woman claims the theme park created a dangerous zone for bird strikes, and her attorneys argue that SeaWorld should have warned customers about the risk. So she's on picture this. She's on a roller coaster. It's zipping through corners and going up high and down and all this. And just the timing was perfect. Hit her right in the face. Right in the face. Knocked her out cold. It's unfortunate. But it reminds me of another story. And we talked about this a couple of years ago. Do you remember Fabio? The model, big, tall, blonde guy, Fabio. He was on a lot of covers of romance novels, always with some woman in distress. His shirt usually ripped, his biceps and six-pack bulging out. That guy, yeah. Well, back in 1999, he was doing an appearance at the Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. And he was riding a roller coaster, a brand new roller coaster there at the time, Apollo's Chariot. And he was in the front row. And he was surrounded by women dressed as Greek goddesses. And as he was riding the roller coaster, Fabio was hit in the face by a goose. And there's not video of the actual goose hitting Fabio, which would be sensational if it was there, but the aftermath. And poor Fabio got a little cut on his nose, a little bloody nose, but you should look it up. But I don't think he sued Busch Gardens. And unfortunately, the goose didn't survive that encounter with Fabio. But if you can find it on the interwebs, you might check it out.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, a hero.
Oh, he's a keeper.
It's fun listening. It's a good ride, but there's never any real danger.
Give it some time, man. You'll realize. You'll see. He'll grow on you.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
There's a commercial on for Donato's Pizza. I like Donato's. That sounds good. Pizza always sounds good. I've got some cat news. It's National Cat Day. Huh. Papa's in Miamisburg.
Plumbing Studios. Breathe easy. Choose McAfee. Call today or visit mcair.com. WHIO FM Pleasant Hill. WHIO Dayton, Ohio. The birthplace of aviation.
College athletes will have to hold off making some sports bets. We'll have that for you at 6. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Welcome back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, it's National Cat Day, and the show wouldn't be complete without some cat news. So here's your cat news for the day. So we've all heard about people who are married and then get divorced, and there's a fight over custody. Not of the kids necessarily, that's common, but also of a pet. Well, this story is from Turkey. As part of a divorce agreement, a man there has to pay his ex-wife $240 every 3 months as child support for their 2 cats. The couple divorced amicably, transferred custody of the cats to the wife, and the husband was ordered to pay for their cat maintenance for up to 10 years. $240 every 3 months. The payments will increase annually based on the consumer price index. I'm curious if that. See, even the cats are going to benefit from getting the extra money as inflation increases or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But I wonder if that's ever happened here. When I saw this story, I thought that's had to have happened here. Because there's crazy lawsuits and stories, and divorce attorneys are nuts and will go after whatever they can get, right? And we've heard the stories about people arguing over who gets the dog or the cat, but I've never heard of cat support or puppy support. Interesting.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O-double-D.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
on WHIO.
Oh, Timothy, I saw that earlier, and I figured I knew what you meant. 95.3. I knew that. Heather, I saw a story about that today, and I don't think that that's true. I know that was going around, but there's a story on NBCnews.com that say the law enforcement officers who arrived on the scene were told by the trucker or the truck driver that the primates posed a threat to humans, that they were aggressive, hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID. They had those. But the university has come out and said that the monkeys actually belonged to a third party. It didn't belong to the university there of Tulane, and that they were not actually infected. Yeah, the primates in question belong to another entity, and they have not been exposed to any infectious agent. The non-human primates were not being transported by Tulane, but we are actively collecting or collaborating with local authorities and are sending a team of experts to assist. So, anyway. Well, I think this morning they may have thought that. But you know how internet rumors are.
Restless.
Speak into the microphone, Squid Brain.
Let's start the show.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
For over 200 years, there have been reports of giant, man-like creatures roaming the vast mountain regions of the Pacific Northwest and Canada. Hundreds of people have encountered these creatures the Indians call Sasquatch. In some remote wilderness where man has never been, these creatures are living in complete solitude.
It is the Evening Edge. Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. And we've got some Sasquatch news. And it was provided by none other than Miami Valley Morning News anchor and recent Marconi winner, Larry Hanskin. Somehow Larry found himself on a Bigfoot mailing list, I guess. Hey, what a man does in his private time, that's up to him, right? Anyway, I thought this was kind of interesting. There's a gambling site. I guess they're in Canada. Yeah. And what they did is they looked at the probability of having a Bigfoot encounter in each of the 50 states, in which states you had a higher probability and a lower probability. Now, before I get to the results here, because it is interesting for folks here in Ohio, I didn't realize, and I'm embarrassed to admit this, that apparently October 20th, every year, which was last Monday, is National Sasquatch Awareness Day. I And I talk about Bigfoot all the time. Well, not all the time, but I talk about him frequently enough that you would think that somebody like me, who has a fascination with the idea and the myth of Sasquatch, would know that there was a National Sasquatch Awareness Day. Completely oblivious. But I'm pretty sure that there are people out there listening to this show that knew that. And why nobody told me? I admonish you. We've missed out on years and years and years of Sasquatch fun on National Sasquatch Awareness Day. And I'm blaming you. So I'm going to put it on my calendar. And every year I'm going to get a reminder. Today is National Sasquatch Awareness Day on October 20th. Anyway, on with the story. So the top 10 places that they say that you are likely to have a Bigfoot encounter. Number 1, Washington State. There's a 3% probability. Number 2, West Virginia, 2.9. Number 3, Oregon, 2.7. British Columbia, 2.6. They're number 4. Michigan, 2.5 chance, a probability. That's followed by Maine, Pennsylvania, Idaho, and we get to Ohio. Number 9 on the list. A 2% probability that you could have a Bigfoot encounter here in Ohio. Now, according to their information, that there have been a total of 331 Bigfoot sightings. Now, there is a website called BFRO. I think it's Bigfoot Reconnaissance Organization, I think is what it stands for. And if you look, you can go and see where the sightings are by county. And it's kind of interesting. And I always check these from time to time, this particular website, to see if we have had any recent Sasquatch sightings. And honestly, we haven't had one for a couple of years. So we're due. We're due. But they say Ohio's rolling hills and patches of forests are home to tales of Grassman. We've heard of that. An eager community thrives on Bigfoot lore with the Ohio Bigfoot Conference. In fact, there was just a big Bigfoot fest up in Salina. So yeah, Ohio is a hotbed for cryptid fun. So next year, I promise, I will remember to roll out all the fun, Bigfoot fun on October 20th next year, because I think next year it might be a Tuesday. So we're not going to forget National Sasquatch Awareness Day. Can't believe we've been missing that. I had no idea. No idea. Bobby in Miamisburg. Hey, Bobby.
What's going on, Todd?
Did you know that there was a National Bigfoot Awareness Day?
Well, I'm glad you cleared that up. I was going to say you're using the wrong terminology. It's the Ohio Grassman. Maybe you're not looking up the right terms when you're doing your research.
That could be. Anyway, so what's happening, Bobby?
Hey, I wanted to comment on your last topic. You're talking about a couple that was going through a divorce and they were paying for pet services, or they were paying for.
Well, yeah. Let me just explain real quick for people who didn't hear it. Man and woman in Turkey got divorced. The court gave custody of their cats to the wife, to the ex-wife, right. And husband has to pay $240 every 3 months as child support for the 2 cats for at least the next 10 years.
All right. So it's in the country of Turkey.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, in the state of Ohio, I'm just letting you know, in the state of Ohio, pets are considered property and they have no rights. So if you get in the same situation in the state of Ohio, you basically flip for the pets.
Right.
And say you got like 2 dogs or 2 cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
You flip a coin, somebody gets one, the other person gets the other, and then it's kind of like owning a car.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, yeah. But you don't have to pay any. I don't know if anybody's ever tried that before.
Oh no.
Oh.
And if you're forced to do it by the courts, you need to stop paying your Cracker Jack lawyer to defend you in the court of law.
I got you. All right, Bobby. Well, that's good information. Thank you. I'm hoping that my wife, Mary, won't leave me. But if she does, she's taking the pets. I'm going to insist.
You can't cut them in half.
That's right. All right. Thanks, Bobby. I mean, I love our doggies, but if that happens, she gets the pets. I don't want to deal with them. Let somebody else clean up their poop. Danny in Centerville. Hey, Danny.
Hey, what's up, Todd?
How are you, man?
Pretty good. So you were just talking about Bigfoot and Sasquatch. I have a map which shows cryptid locations throughout the United States, especially ones in Ohio.
Really?
I do.
Do you have the map there?
When I get back home here in a little bit,
okay.
I can take a picture and send it into the show for you.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd love to see if there's any, noted sightings around the Dayton area. I know years and years ago, there was a sighting of some sort in Greene County.
Yes.
But I don't know exactly where in Greene County, if it was Xenia or Jamestown. I mean, there's a lot of wooded fields out there. You know what I mean?
Yes. So the maps that I have, one is a cryptid map and one is a haunted area map.
Oh.
So I'll send you Ohio's.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty cool.
All right. Well, I'll check it out. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Danny. There you go. Yeah. I've had this long dream. I've talked about this before. I have this idea of a Sasquatch kind of scavenger hunt where somebody lets us use a big plot of land and you set up little activities throughout this big forest area and somebody dressed in a Sasquatch outfit. And it's almost like seek and find because, Sasquatch is the original seek and find champion, right? That's what all the t-shirts say. But the idea would be like you as teams, you could go, you'd find a backpack and you have to make a plaster cast of a Bigfoot print. You'd find strands of hair on tree bark. You'd hear howls off in the distance. Like that. I think it'd be great fun. I just haven't put it together yet. I need a big plot of wooded land. That's what I need. And I just got a text. Let's see. This is from Edgehead Eric. He says, look up Mitch Hedberg. Oh, yeah. Bigfoot is blurry. That's the problem. That's why nobody can ever really make it out in those cameras, photos, is because he's blurry. That may be the truth. I don't know.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
Double D.
Double L. S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
All right. I'll be back. I'm on my way to get my guest. no, I've never played in it. I remember years ago when I worked at another radio station, I think we did a remote from it. And I think we were at Newcomb's. Yeah. I didn't play, but I was.
Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
And now for our devoted listeners, back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Well, since I started doing the show in 2018, I'm pretty certain that we've had probably 4 stories that have had to do with shenanigans involving a air compressor hose. And the fascination that some people have with sticking said hose in certain areas that it should not be stuck. Well, it's happened again, this time in Bangalore, India. 35-year-old factory worker was critically injured after a colleague inserted an air compressor hose into the man's rectum. And of course, this caused severe internal damage, as you would expect. Apparently, the two men got into an argument over some sort of salary discrepancy. And the victim, and I don't know what kind of factory they work at, but apparently it's the kind of factory where before people go home, they take a bath. I don't know what kind of job that would be, but it's a job and it's India. So who knows? So the guy was down to his skivvies, and that's when his coworker saw the opportunity. On the day of the incident, police say that they believe the attack was pre-planned, pointing to evidence that the assailant waited until the victim was alone before carrying out the assault. The high-pressure injury led to intestinal damage, and he lost consciousness, requiring immediate hospital treatment. The victim, now this is the strange part. The victim, not if that weren't strange enough, right? I get it. But the victim was hospitalized for several weeks, undergoing multiple surgery. He's now recovering. But police only became aware of the incident after the wife of the victim filed a police report 3 weeks after the attack. So for 3 weeks, they were sitting on this. Well, she was sitting on this. He probably wasn't doing much sitting. But nobody said anything. Nobody said we should probably tell somebody that you were assaulted with a rubber hose. Oh my gosh. The accused man, who's 28, was arrested and charged, but later released after making bail. The investigation continues. Yeah, from time to time, we get one of these stories. Air compressor hoses are not toys, boys. Jason in Dayton. What's up, Jason?
Hey, what's going on, Todd?
How are you, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. Hey, I was just wanting to touch on your Bigfoot stuff.
Yes.
I think you and I are about the same age.
Yeah, yeah.
But do you remember when the Bionic Man used to have Bigfoot on his stuff all the time?
Oh, one of my favorite. It was a 2-episoder, I think, a 2-parter. The Bionic Man meets Bigfoot.
Yeah, I remember that. And there you go. When you have your little Bigfoot get together, you can have Lee Majors come in and be your co-host.
You know, he's still out there doing like celebrity comic cons and that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He used to live in Russell Springs, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Two Bigfoot things that I would love to find for my collection. You just mentioned it out there somewhere, and I don't want to pay a ton of money. They're out there. I could go buy them, but I'm not spending a bunch of money. Is the actual Bigfoot character. They made an action figure of that character from the Bionic Man. And the other thing is a Bigfoot board game that I used to have as a kid. At some point, it got sold at a garage sale for probably $2. Oh, yeah. And I always loved that thing. It had a little plastic Bigfoot that would march around the game board, and you press down on it and it would leave tracks. It was so cool. I'm trying to find that as a board game, but it's I've not bumped into it at a Goodwill at all.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can find at garage sales and Goodwill. But what you got rid of as a kid.
I know. Yeah.
If you had it now, we'd all be millionaires.
Yeah. Well, or at least we'd have a lot of money. I don't know about millionaires, but a lot of money. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate your call, buddy.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
Double D.
Double L. S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO. This is the station Dayton turns to first for live team coverage of breaking news. WHIO Dayton Springfield, celebrating 90 years of being Dayton's news and talk station. Depend on it.
I'm Ron Otto with our top local story, updating a story we're following. The Piqua man accused of shooting two women in their cars earlier this week is now in the Warren County Jail. Bond was set at $200,000 for Noah Bays, who was facing 2 counts of felonious assault. Cops say Bays fired shots at the intersection of Ferry and Lytle on Monday afternoon, then drove off. Both women are recovering. Bays is due in court Tuesday morning. To Miami Township, a father is facing charges after his 6-year-old daughter died in a crash over the summer.
Mic's on. You're on mic 4. All right. We have a guest in the house. Everybody be nice.
You don't really have to be nice.
No, nobody's mean on this show. If people are mean, they get the boot.
Oh, nice.
I've already done it to a few.
Uh-oh.
I rule this with a iron fist.
All right.
You got to.
I was going to say, it's your show. Rule it how you want.
Wow. So 22 years.
It has been.
This is great.
Yeah, I've been there for all of it. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. Yeah. When you were here last time, you mentioned that.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's even better when you can have an event that has that long of a standing history.
Right.
And the longevity to just continue.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I need to find my show open here. That's right. Golden guy. He's the exception, Ron. Despite the sloppy conditions. And what's the name of the troll pub?
The Troll Pub at the Wheelhouse. Yeah.
At the Wheelhouse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hope you didn't mind my call earlier.
Not at all.
I
was on a Zoom and I saw it and I'm like, oh my God, does he have to cancel
Oh,
something wrong?
yeah.
And so
No.
it was an opportunity to mute myself on the Zoom. And
Oh,
then,
good.
Yeah.
Good.
so
I'm glad it worked out for you.
It worked out. Yeah.
No, they had to dig up the parking lot.
It looks like the fire hydrant or something was having.
There
an
was
issue.
some water leak or something.
Okay.
And they had to dig up a good portion of it, and they haven't paved it over yet. So, but I told security, I'm like, look, I got people come in here every Wednesday for Wing It Wednesday. The first day they had it coned off, my guest parked in the back and walked all the way from the back parking lot through the grass up to the front door because that's where I told him to go. And I'm like, no, hey, we can't have them do that. So
I
they're
physically
like,
got out and moved a cone. I'm
good,
like, I'll put
good,
the cone
good.
back when I leave.
I'm
but
glad.
what's going to happen at 6 p.m. in this parking lot? Nothing.
Well, they said that my guest could park there. It's not a big deal, but yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to walk through the rainy grass.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I didn't want people walking through that, and I don't always have the guests' phone numbers ahead of time. Usually, I'll get a text and it's a random number, and it's just, oh, I'm here. But like when you text me before, I saved it, so I always save it. But sometimes I don't have it. And, oh well, what are you gonna do?
They have to get that fixed quick because asphalt plants will be closing with all this frost and the cold weather.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to fix it quick.
Yeah. I mean, fortunately, the whole thing isn't torn up. It's just like that strip. So maybe they'll be able to put enough over it to
like a patch, even if they have to do that.
Hey, William, how you doing? Thanks for watching in tonight. Boy, those wings smell good.
Yeah. My whole car smelled so good. I was like, wow, thank you guys. I guess 30 is the magic number because that's what B-Dubs gave us too when I came for the last time. So I'm like, all right, I'm sure he'll love that.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, cool. And they're one of the participants. That's
why
awesome.
we asked them.
Yeah, that's awesome. And B-Dubs was for the Rubber Duck Regatta.
Yeah, we try to give them some business.
Oh, sure.
Bring business to them since they're sponsors.
Well, that's the idea with all this. My hope is that the nonprofits already have a relationship with somebody. They could just say, hey, we're going to plug you on the show. Can you give it,
That's what we did.
Because some people, I think they just go buy them. And I'm like, I mean, I appreciate it, but that's the idea is to kind of
partner and scratch my back. I'll scratch yours. Right.
If anything unusual happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Be of good cheer and call me.
Call me now.
Call me. He's laughing at us right on the radio.
Least we could do is get him on the radio and talk to him.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just got to wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just going to wing it?
I think I'm just going to wing it.
Just wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. And yes, it is Wing It Wednesday, sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. Get more at myusacu.com. And joining me tonight on the show, I think you might be, Rachel, you might be the second or third repeat guest. We've got Rachel Zidaroff. She is the Chief Operating Officer of the United Rehabilitation Services of Dayton. And you were last here a couple of months ago for the Rubber Duck Regatta. Before we get to the Barstool Open, how'd that go?
It went great.
Yeah, I'll get a little closer to the mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
It went really great, and we really appreciate you having us back for this.
Oh, of course. Of course. That's why we do Wing It Wednesday.
Well, thank you.
Well, the real reason is for me to get wings.
It's the smelling good chicken wings in the back.
Yeah, and where are the wings from tonight? They smell amazing.
They are from the Troll Pub at the Wheelhouse near the Oregon District.
Ah, yeah, and they're one of the locations for the Barstool Open.
They are indeed.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the Barstool Open. I was telling you before we went on the air, I've never played in it, but years and years ago, working at another radio station, we did, I think, a remote or something at, I think it was Newcomb's. Yeah, that was one of the locations, right?
It
yeah,
sure
at one
is.
time. Or is it still?
It still is.
Oh, it still is. Nice.
Well, I think it's got a different name.
Oh, it
now.
probably has a different name. Yeah.
It's got a different name, but yeah, they're still in it.
Well, let's talk about the Oregon District Barstool Open. This is the 22nd year.
It is the 22nd year.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time, and it supports children and adults with disabilities here in the Dayton community. If you don't know about United Rehabilitation Services, we provide inclusive childcare for kids with disabilities and typically developing children, maybe their siblings or even other members of the community. We have nurses on site that help support the medically fragile children and adults that we serve, along with therapy services and even employment services, helping people get jobs in our community.
Wow. So, yeah, because, I mean, those folks oftentimes don't have the kind of support that they need at home. And this is just a great organization to help those folks. So the Barstool Open, now this is like mini golf, right?
It is.
Yeah. So explain this. Explain exactly how this works, what it looks like, paint sort of a picture in people's minds, because what I remember is, and I don't know if they still do this, but some of the golf holes were very elaborate and they looked like Dayton landmarks. Is that still the deal?
It is true. So what happens is it's 9 bars, 9 putt-putt holes.
Right.
And the bar is responsible for building and designing their putt-putt hole.
Wow.
So there's a prize involved. They kind of pass around a trophy between the bars, determining who was the winner last year and kind of compete for that. And they do come up with some very creative designs, whether it be a landmark here in Dayton or maybe their favorite cocktail that they're serving of the season.
Yeah.
There's always tends to be a theme related to that bar or something from the Dayton area.
Okay. Yeah. Now, do you know what the holes look like yet?
We don't. We never see them until the day of.
Oh, wow. So it's top secret.
It is top secret.
That's pretty cool. It is.
And each bar is responsible for, or we hope that they will get at least 10 teams to sign up inside their bar, whether it be their regular customers or even people that may go into the bar and frequent them by signing up with the QR code.
Sure. Are they teams of 4? Are they like a foursome?
They are foursomes. We do have some teams that play with just 2 and maybe will alternate so that they get 4 in.
Sure.
But we like to have a foursome.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, let's talk about the bars and the restaurants that are going to be.
Okay.
Because these are kind of like bars / restaurants.
They are.
Yeah.
Some of them are for sure. So we have the Dublin Pub. They've been engaged with this event from the very beginning. They're super supporters of ours.
Right.
You might
Steve's great.
See the rubber duck on their roof occasionally.
Oh, yeah.
Again, we have Jimmy's Italian Cuisine. Now, they are in the old Franco's location. So if you haven't been down there for Jimmy's Italian Kitchen, you really need to check them out.
Just had dinner there a couple of weeks ago before going to see John Cleese at Schuster.
Great idea.
Yeah, that was a nice time.
Yellow Cab Tavern. They're known for all kinds of fun stuff, concerts, and a venue with food trucks.
My buddy, the Golden Guy, performs there sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's a good place.
And then Troll Pub at the Wheelhouse.
Oh, got the Wings.
The Wings. They're a great location. They have a restaurant inside, but they have a full service bar. It's kind of in an old, like vintage looking place.
Sure.
It's great. Ned Peppers. They've also been around for a really long time.
Yeah.
Lots of people know about Ned's.
Yeah.
Oregon Express, really good pizza.
Do they still have the train on the bar? Remember, like on top of the bar, there was a train track that the train would run through there. I don't know if they still.
I don't know
it's
if
been
they
a
still
while.
do that. That's been a long time. Yeah. They provide, one of the good things that I should mention about this is as you're golfing throughout the day, each one of these places is providing hot food. So
nice.
Whether it be something that they're known for in the community or even something new that they might want to try. So that's another kind of bonus you get when you join the event.
So everybody who's playing, they get something to snack on. So it's not just a big drunken mini golf fest.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta eat something. You gotta eat something to soak it all up, right?
And as you're walking around all day playing golf, you want to do that, right? You need some snacks.
Yep.
Blind Bob's, known for their yummy chips and pickle soup. So they're also involved. Next door, the Old Tumbleweed.
Oh, yeah.
So they're in it as well. Great location. And then the trolley stop, Bloody Marys.
Legendary trolley stop.
Yeah, they're in it.
Well, this sounds great. Now, you mentioned that each bar, you hope that they get folks that frequent their establishment to sign up, but maybe you're not one of the regulars there, right? Or even maybe you've never been to any of these places, but this sounds kind of interesting. So you put your team together, and then what do you do? How do you sign up?
All right. So you can go to our website, ursdayton.org, and go to the events tab and pick the Barstool Open.
Right.
And you can sign up right there. Or you can go check out one of these bars before then, and they have posters throughout with QR codes.
Oh, that's easy.
And you can scan that and sign right up that way.
All right. So how many teams you usually have or hope to have?
Well,
I know obviously you want to have as many as you can, but
we hope our goal every year is 100 teams.
Right.
So 10 to 12 teams per bar signing up. We get some walk-ins that day, so we have some room for that as well. But we really like everyone to sign up in advance because we do need to kind of arrange for the DD situation, make sure you have an Uber or a Lyft for that type of an event for sure.
Yeah.
And I do also want to mention that you need to bring your own putter. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you need to make sure you have a putter.
Wait. What is that? Now, I know this is radio, but for the folks on the live stream that are seeing this, what is that?
This is one of those putters that you can get when you go play putt-putt in Gatlinburg on the side of the mountain.
Really?
Yes. So you can even bring this. Last year, we even had somebody bring their hockey stick because they didn't have a putter. So as long as you can actually putt with it, I think we would be okay with it. There's no real rule around what you bring as a putter.
Is that like a hillbilly mini golf?
It is.
A hillbilly putter. There it is right there.
It is.
Oh, my gosh.
The balls, you also have to provide your own balls. So we typically suggest that you bring one ball per team so you don't have to keep up with 4 balls all day because who wants to do that?
Yeah, juggling 4 balls is difficult.
A lot. Yeah. So these balls, they look like they might be walnuts. So I guess we would be okay with that. But you could also just bring regular golf ball.
So you could bring any kind of ball that would maybe fit in a golf cup.
Yes, because the holes are regulation. We do ask them to be, like a standard putt-putt hole so that you can actually get a hole in one and have fun with that type of thing too.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. That's pretty neat.
It's a great time. Shotguns start at 11 o'clock sharp. So if you're interested in signing up, we really encourage you to go to our website and get your team signed up and make sure you have a really creative team name because that's super important too.
Well, I got some pictures of this from the last few years, and it's not just team names, but many people, because this is happening on November 8th. It's not Halloween per se, but that's still kind of in the air. And there are people who are dressed in costumes and have the whole theme going.
That is true.
That's
it has become a costume contest.
See, there you go. Yeah.
On everyone's scorecard, they have the opportunity to vote for the best team costume that they've seen all day.
Oh, okay.
And at the end of the night, we will tally those votes, and the winning team gets free admission into the next Barstool Open.
So what are the prizes for the winning teams, and how long does it take to go through all 9 of these locations to play?
Okay, so prizes, we have a first, second, and third prize, and then a best costume. There's gift card packages that are put together and donated by the participating bars.
Okay,
so those become the second and third place prizes. Best costume and first place will be given an opportunity to play in the next Barstool Open.
Okay.
And what was your second question?
Oh, how long does it take to go through? Because I know it starts at 11. Are we talking like
11 to 5?
Oh, okay.
You have enough time to finish and then catch one of the live bands that's happening in one of these bars that night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So just make it a whole day down there in the Oregon District.
Exactly. It's
Awesome.
Walkable. It's fun. I looked at the weather before I came in here. It's supposed to be in the 50s. It should be great.
Nice. Hit us with the website one more time.
It is ursdayton.org and go to the events tab.
All right. And we'll come back here with Rachel Zidaroff. She is the COO of URS Dayton United Rehabilitation Services. And as we talk about the Oregon District Barstool Open, it's the 22nd year.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O.
Double D.
H.
Oh.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
we come back. William, I don't know. I don't know if you and I are ever going to go metal detecting. I'm not saying no. I just have to make time for it. I understand. And I do so much, usually on the weekends. I'm pretty tied up with entertaining my wife. I don't know that she would appreciate metal detecting. Unless there was a chance that she could find gold or something.
I was going to say, or a diamond ring.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
There'd have to be some kind of like promise at the end.
She wants to go to that. I forget where that place is. It's somewhere like it's either in Missouri, maybe Missouri or Mississippi or Alabama, wherever that place is where there's buried diamonds.
Oh, I don't
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's a place where you can go and dig for diamonds.
What?
Yeah.
I need to look
It's
that
not
up.
like a contest. It's like they're natural.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that.
FM Pleasant Hill, WHIO, Dayton, Ohio. The birthplace of aviation.
More rain and even a little cooler tomorrow. We'll have latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Look, fellas, I got to say, I love the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just got to wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just going to wing it?
You know, I think I'm just going to wing it.
Just wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7, live stream on Facebook and YouTube. It is Wing It Wednesday, sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. Get more at myusacu.com. In the studio with me, Rachel Zidaroff. She is the COO of United Rehabilitation Services of Dayton. And we're talking about the 22nd Annual Oregon District Barstool Open Saturday, November 8th. And I just posted, Rachel, the QR code on the flyer on my Facebook page.
Thank you very much.
Of course. So if you're interested, teams of foursomes, ideal. You can come out and, as a two-teamer or a couple if you want. But you'll play in this. I'll call it a golf outing.
Yeah.
It's a mini golf outing throughout the Oregon District. And Rachel, hit us one more time with those bars.
So we have the Dublin Pub, Jimmy's Italian Cuisine and Bar, Yellow Cab Tavern, Troll Pub at the Wheelhouse, who was gracious enough to give us our wings tonight.
And, thank you so much. They smell amazing.
With all their homemade sauces.
Oh, yeah.
Ned Pepper's Bar, Oregon Express, Blind Bob's, Next Door, and the Trolley Stop.
Awesome. So you can either go to any of those bars, and there's information all over. You'll be able to find it. You can sign up there. Maybe one of those is a place you like to go. You can sign up through them, or you can go to my Facebook page, find the QR code, or just click on the URS hyperlink in the Facebook. That'll take you to their Facebook page, which has the information. And you can always go to their website, which is
ursdayton.org.
There you go. And just click on the events tab, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you'll find all the information. Well, Rachel, thank you so much for being on the show again. I appreciate it. This sounds like it's going to be a great event. It's been going strong for 22 years.
It has.
So
it's a great time. We hope to see you guys out there.
Excellent. All right. Well, there you go, folks. That's the show. Thanks for listening tonight and watching on the live stream. Don't forget, you can find the podcast of this show at eveningedgetodd.com and all your favorite podcast platforms. And go back and watch the live stream. It's on Facebook and on YouTube. Have a terrific Wednesday night, and we'll be back tomorrow just after 5 here on the Evening Edge.
Well, that's all, folks.
Put a fork in me. Came, we partied, we conquered.
Is that all there is?
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Next time will be better.
Well, at least you tried.
Thanks for listening.
Until next time, we'll be seeing ya.
This is the station Dayton turns to first.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. See ya.